Hi, I'm Natasha Lockhart. We have a great program for you on Studio Chatter.
I'm Stacy Beck. Are you thinking of music lessons for yourself or someone in the family? We've got a great option for you.
I'm Angie Murphy. We're also going to talk about delicious lunches ready for pickup.
And we'll talk about being the best grandma ever. All this and more is coming up on Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. So far, 2021 looks to be even crazier.
Yes, it is. It's because I thought I was 46, and I was really turning 47.
What? Did you forget?
I did.
That happens.
Did. And people say that, but really. And my dad called to wish me happy birthday, and then he was like, and I can't believe you're 47. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm 46. And then we kind of laughed, and then he started
like,
doing
really?
the math, and I was.
No.
You guys,
Well, happy
it was disheartening.
birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Well,
was it a good day?
It was a great day.
What did you do?
It was. I woke up and watched reruns of The Bachelorette.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm semi-current, so don't tell me who won, because I haven't looked.
Okay.
So let's see, what day of the week did your birthday fall on? It was
Tuesday.
Okay, and so you didn't have to work?
I didn't have to work, which
Okay.
is great.
Okay.
And then I went to lunch with my sisters, and my dad wanted to go with us.
And you do that every year, huh?
We do, and it's fun. It's like 4 hours long. We
that's
just
so
shut the
healthy.
place down. It was so good.
Where did you go?
We went to Pizzeria 712. So that's up in
that's a good
Orem.
Yummy, yes.
It's really yummy.
Well,
Because I haven't been there forever.
Yeah, it was good. And
But
then
I
we
did go
went
out to a
the ice
restaurant.
castles with my kids.
oh, that's fun.
It was
Fun.
really fun.
Well, instead of coming over to your house, we wanted to do it here.
Guys,
So
thank
there's-
you. But
Wait,
you
one
know
at a
how
time.
I'm
Okay,
awkward
one at a
with
time.
this.
Well,
Okay.
do it anyway. Be awkward.
You're like the queen gifter. So
Right?
it shouldn't be awkward for you to open gifts
It's
at
so
all.
weird for me. Like I love it, and I feel so loved when I'm given a gift, but it gives me anxiety. I don't know why.
And I have anxiety gifting you because
You
you're-
are the queen of gifters.
Yeah.
I know. I'm even like,
Isn't it mean? It's mean. Oh, that's so cute though, Stace.
Oh. So I know this master esthetician, and she knows your skin, and she said,
Is that the wash?
it's a face wash.
I'm like,
need
what is
one,
that? It looks
Stacey,
like
because I'm using Clearasil right now.
No,
Yes, I
you
am.
know better.
Because I've been breaking out, so I don't know what to do with it.
I don't know. Can you even smell it, or does it
I
have
need
a
to go
seal
to
on it?
Brittany.
Yeah,
I do. I need to get back into
What
her.
is that? Is that a mask?
No, it's silk.
It's
Or is
the
it-
ageless. I just said, Brittany, what's the best one? She's like, do this one, Mom. So,
Okay. So it'll help with my fine lines and wrinkles.
yes, it's the one she
Make me
prescribes to
glowy.
me as well. Yes.
Oh,
Okay, good.
you lucky girl.
Yeah.
She knows me. Thank you.
And then that's just fresh from today. A little crumble cookie.
Yummy.
Maybe I'll share this later.
Maybe it's
Which
one I've
kind
never
is it?
had. It's upside
is
down,
it?
so be careful.
This is
I
upside
wondered,
down.
I'm
know
like, did
you're
she
opening
turn it
it
upside
Yes,
down?
so doo-doo-doo. There you go.
This is my favorite.
No,
I
it's
got
not.
it at work yesterday.
The lemon poppy.
The lemon
seed.
poppy seed.
Ooh,
You guys,
yummy.
it's so good. It tastes like a muffin top.
Oh,
She gets so happy about
I
a cookie.
love lemon. It's like a big journey for me to come over there. So virtual
No,
hug
you
and
could.
kiss.
I'll come to you. Thank
Okay,
you.
no,
Stace,
no, no.
so
Okay,
much.
so pass this over. This is, I don't know what this is. This is a surprise from Pete.
Ooh, I didn't know Pete was
What?
in on
Pete?
this.
Pete's a good
are
gifter.
you?
He's a
Yes.
secret
Let's
gifter.
see what he's got. This would be fun to do like regularly. Just
Let's
gift on
do.
air.
Yes, yeah.
Once a month, just
Yeah.
choose one of us that
Yeah.
gives a gift.
Or at least once a year.
I think we should
Let's put that in
gift
our
somebody
budget.
in the audience.
Ooh, that would be fun. Ooh, I know this logo.
I do too. Something good.
Oh, that's a cute frame.
Enjoy the little things. Look at how beautiful
that is
perfect.
so cute.
KP, I want
nice
one for my
job,
birthday.
Pete.
Now I got to
Way to
decide what
go.
I put in it.
Ooh, put
my
it right here.
grandkids.
Let's show.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Enjoy the little things.
Ooh, put that
Thank
newborn
you.
baby. When
The yummy baby.
Yeah, when he
Baby
comes.
Grady.
Oh, baby Grady.
Maybe. Sorry, Mel.
I love it.
Maybe.
Oh, that's fun.
All right.
Thank you, Pete.
Pass it
I
down.
love it.
Okay.
Oh, well,
I'm
this
scared.
just looks
I know that the
fun.
bow's not right, but whatever.
You guys,
And
I'm sweaty.
cellophane. I'm sweaty too because I'm like, I didn't do the bow right.
Cellophane, a bow, a double
You
bow.
learned it. You did.
Kind of.
I don't
but
even want to unwrap
cheated.
it.
Well, I cheated with the one inside.
Should I open it?
Yeah,
You don't have to open it, but I do want to tell you a little bit about
with the strings.
some of the stuff
'cause of my
inside.
hands.
So the pad it's representative of the PAD, so the photo a day.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you
PAD, is that what it is?
So you have disappeared from Instagram.
Yes.
No,
It's
God.
a new year, and that's why this year's been crazy, because we haven't seen Angie.
Right. So I wanted to give you a replacement. So since you don't have your photo a day, now you have your big pad that has a
So should I get that first?
Sure. So it has a thought a day. So it has every
look
day.
at how cute.
And you can
Thought a
jot down
day.
your thought a day, or it provides one for you.
You're never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. That's true. You gain strength, courage, confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. That's darling, Natasha.
So now there's one provided for you, and you don't have to feel stressed to go post one. So there
Okay,
you go.
so if I write in this, I don't have to necessarily
there you
post
go.
it.
But we need to talk about this year's goal. We'll do that in another
Okay.
segment.
And then
because we miss you.
Angie and I graduated the same year from
Well,
high
this is
school. So
gorgeous.
that's representative that you're never too old to wear barrettes.
Oh.
Because
we've talked
about this. Yes, yeah. Because we were like both kind of stressing wearing barrettes.
I don't know.
But you can pull it off. There you go.
Because she told us we could just pull
Yes,
a little
she
bit
said that we
back,
could do
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
I could? I love it.
And then
And it's
there's,
sparkly.
swig, probably good for one or two swiggies.
This will be well used, guys.
There you go.
I got a swig card. I don't even remember who gave it to me for my Christmas gift. I used the
A
whole card.
swig? Oh yeah, I use that fast. Like
And it was like
3 days.
Yeah, I think that's probably good for like 1.5. I don't know.
One and a half of my
Okay, I have a
days.
question.
Yes.
Did they package it like this?
They
or
did.
you?
They
No,
did?
No, they did. Yes. So I
The whole
totally
thing, like,
yes.
okay,
So I
what?
totally cheated. If you've not ever been there, so here's a plug for Pioneer Party in Lehigh. They're amazing.
We have to go
They
to
do this?
Lehigh?
Yeah, you have to go to Lehigh.
Oh, I'm thinking we can just go through the drive-through.
No, so
They wrap for you?
Yeah, so they actually do a ministering gift every month. So I know that there's ladies that actually drive to Lehigh every month, and they package like a little gifty every month.
I
for
think
your-
maybe my sister has told me
Yeah,
about
they're
this.
fantastic.
And this is that?
So this is their teacher appreciation gift for the month of February. So I may or may not have taken off the little tag for teachers, but
Hey, we're not judging at all. I'm just saying this is great.
Well, I
don't
may
judge
not
me.
go to
Super cute.
Lehigh for
Right?
a gift, though.
yeah,
Like we
that's
may.
it's a great place if
That's
you've never
fabulous.
been there. Yeah,
Natasha.
they're all kinds
know
of
me
fun
well.
little gifting. Yeah, and then some birthday cookies.
That's cute.
Because I love cookies.
So there you go.
So we both did cookies.
You made
How
cookies.
random.
Kind of random.
Yeah.
I wanted to do some hand cream because I know you like some, but I didn't. So there you go.
Okay, here I come. I'm coming with my mic. Oh, whoopsie.
Oh,
whoopsie. Oh, I love you, friend.
Love
You
you
guys
too.
spoil me, and I hate it, but I love it all at the same time. It's so hard.
Well, happy birthday, friend.
Happy
you. Love you
birthday.
guys.
What a
Enjoy
baby.
your 46th or 47th year.
46, baby, 46.
Again, right?
Again, she'll forget the 47th year.
There you go.
Well, I'm excited for our episode.
Okay,
So
all right,
musical.
moving on. We're getting the cue. Next on Studio Chatter, have you thought about learning a musical instrument? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. You don't need to be a musical prodigy to learn how to play an instrument, especially when we have the Yamaha School of Music right here in town. Welcome the director of the school, Tom Croteville, and Bailey Wingett, the office manager, to the table. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Thank you.
Hello. It's kind of fun having double guests over there.
I know.
It's been a minute. So who are you guys, and where are you coming from today?
So my name's Tom, and I am the director over at the Yamaha Music School, and we're just right here in Spanish Fork. And this is Bailey.
Yeah, I'm Bailey. I run the admin at the school, and yeah.
And where
just right
exactly
here.
is the school located?
So we like to say it's right next to Panda Express.
Well, we know where that is.
Or across the street from Walmart.
Right near the food.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. That's a
So
great
location. You guys nailed it.
Yep.
So before coming to Yamaha, what is some of your musical background for both of you?
So I've been involved in music in lots of different ways for about the last 35 years. So I perform music, and I've been involved in groups, and I've also done some retail with music, and just lots of different
So
things.
you've dabbled in all of it.
Yeah.
So you're kind of honing in now.
Yeah.
And then at the school, what exactly is your role as director?
My role is just to make sure everything's operating properly. So that's anything from the teachers and the students, and making sure everything's good there, as well as operations, marketing, events, anything to do with what we're.
So basically running the show.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's fun.
So what sets the school apart? I mean, aside from maybe, going to the neighbor lady's house next door, I mean, going to piano, next door.
Sure.
Why would I choose the Yamaha School of Music to maybe take keyboard or piano or likewise?
Yeah. Bailey, you want to handle that one?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are actually a franchise of Yamaha Corporate.
Okay.
And so all of our teachers that we have at the school are trained by Yamaha Corporate. They're selected by corporate. And so that really gives our teachers
Edge, maybe?
yes, an absolute edge. Yes. And so you can trust that you're going to get a teacher that knows exactly what they're doing, has a background in music, but also is going to know how to teach.
Okay.
And so
Because
I would
are
say
they
that's
all trained the
absolutely-
same way to be a Yamaha? Okay.
Yeah.
I have a silly question. Is Yamaha School of Music related, is it like a sister company with Yamaha, that the brand we're already familiar with, or are they just totally separate entities?
Yeah, so actually what it is Yamaha Corporation, that everybody knows,
Right.
for motorcycles and for,
Yes.
music instruments and for all the different things that Yamaha does. Their founder started a music curriculum program about 60 years ago. And that curriculum, we brought a few books just to kind of show, but some of that curriculum book is that's what we use in the school. And so the corporation then is separate from what we do. We are a franchise. And in the United States, there's actually, the franchise system is brand new. It's only been around for about a year and a half. And we are the first franchise store in America. There's another,
Really?
there's another one
Here in Spanish Fork.
here in Spanish Fork.
Wow.
And Plano, Texas is where the second one is at.
Oh, wow.
And the relationship there is that Randy Burnham, as we've mentioned, he owns the piano galleries and has a relationship with Yamaha Corporation. And so when they were ready to open a franchise, then Randy became one of the part owners of the franchise here in Utah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And why did they choose Spanish Fork? Like of all places, or were we just lucky?
Because of Randy?
Right, the connection to Yamaha Corporation already existed there with the piano gallery.
Okay.
And it was a kind of a natural
Just a
progression
natural
into a music school.
Well, I think oftentimes when you're talking about exposing children to different types of music also, like you may have heard of, the Challenger School of Music,
Right.
that curriculum, or, School of Rock or something like that. I like the idea personally. I have a 6-year-old son, and I've talked about this a couple of times, like I really need to get him into the school so that he can have maybe a choice. He might be drawn to the drums, or he might be drawn to the keyboard, or he might be drawn to, guitar. So we're definitely going to take advantage of your program and bring him in. In fact,
awesome.
We didn't make it in around Christmas time because I'm like, I'm not going to buy or invest in anything. So is it individual lessons? Is it group lessons? Is it both? So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So what's really, and let me answer that in a different way. The core foundation of anything we do musically, as far as teaching, is just based on the idea of what is music, how does music move people, and music is a language.
Right.
That kind of is universal. It doesn't matter what language you speak. Music can relate to everyone. And so we started with that as the core foundation. Learning what music is, learning how music relates, for example, intervals, like how one note relates to another note and how those relate to chords. And then there's a progression of learning. And once you get the basic foundations, whatever instrument you're learning, then that opens up a wide thing of, how many genres are there, how many songs are out there.
Right.
There's just a whole world of music out there. But learning those key components of the music foundation is what we start with.
So am I understanding it right? Like they can come in and just experiment with different instruments, or do you have to pick a selected
Right, so that's a great question.
Yeah.
So the way we usually start is we do what's called a quick start lesson. And that lets a child come in, or an adult, it doesn't have to be a child. But,
Okay.
Because we teach from age 3, starting with young children on piano, and I'll let Bailey talk about that in just a second with those books. But it's from age 3 all the way up to 93 or however old you want to take lessons. So what happens is, they come in, they do a quick start, and that's an experimental lesson, trial lesson, if you will, for 30 minutes, just to explore the instrument they think they're interested in. Then if someone signs up to that instrument, we also offer something really cool. It's called our open hour for learning. And what that is let's say that do you have a daughter or a son? Or?
Both.
Okay, so let's say one of your children come in and they start taking violin lessons.
Okay.
But they think they might be interested in piano or drums or something else like that.
Okay.
And so what they'll do is they'll come into the open learning hour, which is once a week, and in that time segment they can learn on a different instrument and explore.
Okay.
So once you're already a student on the instrument you've chosen, you can explore other instruments like drums or piano or violin.
Oh, I like it.
And
they could do that weekly if they
they can do that weekly. It's an open hour. It's part of what they get. When they pay for the regular lesson, that is included in it. So, and then Bailey, tell them about how young we start and what we do.
Yeah, so I mean, I was shocked when I heard that we start at just 3 years old teaching music lessons to children. So from ages 3 to 5, a lot of that is a music appreciation class.
Right.
So we're teaching children about moving with music. We're teaching children about clapping on the beat, learning solfege. So maybe not starting with the traditional notes of A, B, C, D, but learning do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. What's incredible about those classes is that our students come away from those being completely familiar with pitch, with tone, being
I
able
missed
to.
that when I was 3, 4, and 5.
I know, me too.
We're still working on that. We need to come in.
Can like 50-year-old join the 3-year-old?
We could do a test run. We'll sing for you later.
But yeah, it's really amazing to watch how those young students can progress through the music like that.
That is awesome.
Well, there's such a correlation too, I think, in discipline, in math, in all those things. Like if you can really hone in on that early. So as a parent, let's talk about the things that really matter, like how much time and what's the investment.
Absolutely. So as far as time, there's a couple different types of lessons that a student can take. So we do both group or private lessons. And private lessons are 30 minutes once a week. And those are $30 a lesson. So you're looking about $120 a month. And then group lessons, and when I say group lessons, it's going to be no more than 4 students in a class. They're small groups. Those are 50 minutes once a week. So almost an hour once a week. And those are a flat rate of $110 a month.
Okay.
So it's
So
very
2 great
competitive
options,
to,
yeah.
to other places probably, but with excellent teachers and training and so forth.
Right.
Yeah.
And you just
Absolutely.
drop them for lessons,
Yeah.
just for the
Yeah, I mean, for the younger students, we have the parents stay with them, the 3 and 4-year-olds. But
Yeah.
other than
Okay.
that, yeah, it's completely optional. Either you can
right.
stay or not.
Do you guys have any upcoming promotions that you'd like to talk about? Or current promotions?
We do, yes. So currently, actually, what we're going to do with this show that we're on right now is we're going to offer 2 free lessons. And all you have to do is call 801-515-2050. And if you call that number and say that you saw this show, we're going to give 2 free lessons to anyone who calls in.
Awesome.
And,
when I can call.
and then we hope, of course, we hope that in those 2 lessons, the student will say, "Hey, I love
That's
this.
very
This is
generous
great."
of you. I honestly did not know that you were doing that.
I
just
know.
thought, what kind of promotions are going on?
No, I think that's
generous.
a great investment in their future and a great opportunity. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Welcome to
thank
Spanish
you.
Fork. We wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up next, are you needing a break from the same old lunch options? Stay with us to learn more on Studio Chatter. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Sometimes you just get tired of your lunch options. Peanut butter can only go so far. But have you heard of afternoon kitchen delights? You're going to love this. Welcome Megan Nicoli to the program.
Natasha's so
Oh my gosh. I get excited about, I get excited a lot.
Any food.
But I get really excited about food.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Megan, before she'll just take over. You know this.
Tell us
Who is Megan Nicoli?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Megan Nicoli. I was raised in Provo, but I recently moved to Spanish Fork like 4 years ago. And I have 3 kids, and yeah, we stay busy.
Did you go to Provo High or Timpview?
I went to Timpview.
So did I.
You did?
Yes.
Are you 46 or 47?
I'm not, but I have siblings that are.
You do?
Yeah, I was a Jackson. Do you know
Like
Jackson?
Richard Jackson?
No, the doctor. So Tyler would be your age. Tyler Jackson?
Not like Grant Jackson. No.
All right.
Okay, later. Let's get to the food. So, have you always had a love affair with food, or
I
Okay,
have.
how did it happen?
So when I got married, so I probably didn't start cooking until I got married. But
Okay.
my husband and his family are. My mom's a really good cook, and my sister. And I probably got into cooking after we got married. I worked for some catering companies,
Okay.
and I've done like various events for a long time. So, yeah.
But this is like gourmet.
I mean, sort of.
Yeah.
I feel like I specialize in like good that appeals to like a wide range of people. But I do like the gourmet
Like it's
as well.
better than just your
Well,
everyday
it's like gourmet
salad.
salad.
Yes,
Like it's
I mean,
good salad.
Yes, I feel like you can't get it anywhere else.
No, so
Like,
I
you-
was the first one of us 3 to order. I told these guys about you. I know. I was first, Natasha. So I came the week of Christmas, but I just remember eating, and I'm like, the quality.
Yes.
And the variety. It wasn't just some lettuce and stuff.
Yeah.
Every single ingredient, I thought, where is she getting this good of quality?
Like her
The quality is
combination
super
is
important
beautiful.
to me. I'll go to one time I went to 7 grocery stores looking for couscous. I was the kind I wanted Israeli couscous, and so quality is super important to me.
So did you just start this when?
I started it. It'll be a year in February.
Wow.
Okay, so are you
I am
honing
so
in?
mad now.
Are you ever?
This has been going on a year.
I'm wondering if you've like now created like certain salads and you're just repeating those, or you just constantly like
So,
trying new stuff.
The salad I did this week is I've repeated that the most, and I've done it 3 times.
3 in a year?
Yeah. So I don't have a lot
not
of
bad.
repeats. Yeah. I
So
do
what
a
is
lot
this
of
today?
So this is an Asian crunch salad.
Oh, I can smell. You guys, my
Can we
mouth is
open it?
watering.
Yes, you can.
We are so excited.
So earlier this week.
And a peanut sauce, maybe.
No, so this is a
What's over
ginger
it?
sesame sauce.
Oh my gosh, this
smells
looks
so
delicious.
but earlier this week it had peanuts.
I want
Yes,
to show
I
this
did.
to
And
the
it was
camera,
so-
but I guess you
Oh
have your-
my
Yes,
gosh.
I have this
So
one.
tell us,
and-
Megan, about
Yes.
when we order. What's the process and the
Saving
options?
this one.
So I post on Instagram. Every week I post a new
can
menu
order
on
mine.
either Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
And then you just Venmo to order. So that's how you reserve your lunch for the week. You put in what you want, and
Like you
just
can
Venmo.
say I want 2 or whatever
Yeah.
when we get on there.
And with protein, so I have the salad, and then do you want protein, and then I have a treat.
okay.
So I love that. So you can have the salad, and then you decide if you want to add the protein.
Yeah, if you want to
Is
add
the
the-
protein generally chicken?
I know.
It is generally, yeah, I would say. I do steak, and sometimes, steak was really pricey for a minute.
Okay.
So that will increase the price sometimes, but I have done turkey, and I've.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've done.
Because I'm
everything.
new.
Yes, yes.
I've just
But
seen-
chicken is probably
Okay.
the majority of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for those of us that are trying to watch the carbs here and
Yes.
there, I mean, then there's the additional goodie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
cookie.
like, okay, so the first week
Those
had
are
the
beautiful.
biscotti.
Like really pretty.
Yeah, and
Like a
then
nice
the Rice
crust
Krispie
and
treat
proof.
that I
Yes,
had.
that's what you gotta have height.
You do.
And you gotta have a
Like,
little.
Look at that.
soft
I
on the
appreciate a
inside.
really good cookie.
Yeah.
Yes, I got some cookies for my
Okay,
birthday.
yeah,
but yes.
so good.
Okay, I'm
there-
diving right in.
Okay.
Oh, we can eat it?
I'm for it.
This is dinner.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
Okay, wait. So let me go back again. Instagram. I just get on Instagram. You post your thing, and then
Yes.
is there like a website, or is it just I
So
just
it's just
message
Instagram. You just
Okay.
and you message me, and then I'll give you
And
like
then
the
you give me
pickup
the
location
particulars.
and yes,
Okay.
all
All
the
right.
details.
Why
So-
Wednesdays?
Just it's in the middle of the week. I can still have my weekends, and then I can prep before. So
So how long before do you have to start prepping?
so I start prepping on Monday.
Okay.
Or sorry, I do my shopping Monday, and then I do my prep Tuesday.
Okay.
All day.
Okay.
Okay,
It
and
takes
do you
a long
like
time.
limit out? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the average? How many?
Yeah, how many?
Are you,
I've done between 1 and 200.
oh my
That-
heavens.
That's not horrible.
Stacey, did you
That's
see
not
the little-
horrible.
Yeah. The
Well, I
little
just-
is it?
And you guys, she's like, she's running
it
them out.
wonton?
She's running them out. I love it. So how many and how many steps are you getting in?
I don't
running
even
out?
know. I need
You're not. You're not
well, because I'm
tracking
holding something, so I feel like I need to put go with that arm, like run with that arm, because I'm holding the salad, so it's not like tracking. I feel like properly. I'm like, no, I had more steps.
So are
than
you
that.
doing
Yeah.
that? Like, did this start with? I guess it didn't start with COVID.
Yeah, this was before COVID.
Yeah, this was
I was
before
thinking
COVID.
it was COVID.
Yeah.
So it was
it
COVID
wasn't.
inspired too. That was the next
I know.
conversation.
Yeah,
now,
no.
What will we talk about?
No. So I was in a salad group before I moved to Spanish Fork. I was in a
salad group?
Yes. So there was
okay.
there was 12 of us, and we would all take turns making salads, and we would deliver it to everyone's house. And so when I moved to Spanish Fork, I was like, oh, I gotta do the salad group again.
Yeah.
And then my
I've never
husband.
been in a salad group.
It's great. Every day you just get a new salad on your doorstep. They deliver
wow.
it. But
That would
my
be a fail for me though, because I wouldn't want to make it.
I know, that's true. That's the people I appeal to, the people that don't want to make it.
Oh.
But my husband was like, you should do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? But he's like, and so I was real wishy-washy about it for like a year, because I was like, well, now people aren't going to pay me to do it because I'm doing
you're
it
in a
for free, you know? But so, and then my husband lost his job, and so I was trying to figure out like some things that I could do and still be at home. And so then I was like, I'm just going to do it.
So Megan, do you think COVID actually helped you?
I do. 'Cause
Like the timing of this, like everyone's
Right.
home. They can't
Yeah.
really go. I mean, you could do stores, but how did you? I mean, you were just starting, and then
Yeah.
COVID hit. So how did business go for you? in the
It went
beginning?
up. As soon as COVID hit, it went up. I think people just wanted something like normal to their like, or something to look forward to, because everyone's
Well, because we'd love to go out to lunch,
Yeah.
and this is kind of bringing lunch to us.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we could stay in. But I love the point that this is something that you love and you're passionate about and good at doing, but you didn't think that other people would appreciate this or want it. And I think as women, a lot of times we don't really realize our talents and like the stuff that we're able to
Yeah,
do.
I think that's
Actually,
true.
can become something really
And
great.
it's nerve-wracking to put yourself out there.
It
you know?
is
Like it's
scary.
like, oh, like I know people like my food normally, but will they pay for it?
So
You
was
know?
this one of, like, when you look over your life, was this something that you're like one of your top most fearful things you've done?
Probably teaching cycle was more fearful than this, because I feel super comfortable. I'm a cycle instructor.
like this is like easy for you.
Yeah,
like
so this is my element. Like I feel good about
Okay.
my abilities to
Cook.
yes, to make food.
but not to cycle. This is
yeah,
good to know.
I mean,
Okay.
I could cycle, but teaching is a lot different.
Yeah.
So that was probably
Oh.
my.
So my other
My
question
word,
is,
I
so
love that.
you could have just stuck with the salad.
Yeah.
But instead you can add on a treat. So
Yes.
that just, to me, is a lot more work for you. Why throw on a treat?
Yes.
I mean, that is an excellent question.
I mean, it looks good.
I
mean,
feel
this
like
is a
I'm.
pound right here.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah,
like
they're
nearly half a
big
pound.
cookies.
Can
That
I
is
just say
one good
though,
cookie.
really quick, delicious.
I know.
Like
Oh
the
my
flavors,
God.
and
I'm, like,
I hate
talking
to
and
sound
not
like a
eating.
foodie. Natasha could do this better, but
No.
like depth, like the layers of different
So
flavors
good.
and everything is
Oh,
so.
I'm so
and I'm
glad.
picky with chicken. Like if it tastes chickeny,
Yeah.
and this is not. It's
Oh,
just
good.
yummy.
Amazing.
Yes, it's all about
really good.
marinating.
We need to start having our studio catered on, and we should only do Wednesday night, and then Pete can pick our salad up.
I mean, I'm for it. I
We'll
like
have to
it.
talk to
That
Pete.
sounds like great. Well, I mean, I love that this is so innovative. Like, and that has expanded
Right, and
for
then
you.
it's,
and
not,
I'm like,
it's so simple, but yet no one's
I'm
really
like,
done something.
I need to
like
order
that.
these for teacher appreciation. I need to
Or
expand.
like a
and
girl's lunch, like.
well, and even when I started
Planet.
posting, people were like, "No, wait, how do I order this?" And even because I know you're mostly Instagram,
Yeah.
are all Instagram,
all
and mine automatically post to Facebook, and my Facebook friends were like, "No, wait, how do I get this? How
Yeah.
do I find this?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh,
Do you
How
offer
should I
gift
tell?
cards?
I do. I have gift cards. So around the holidays, I had quite a few people that wanted to do gift cards. So I have
So
gift
how
cards.
does that work though if they Venmo you? You just
So they just
say,
Venmo me
"Hey."
for the gift card, and then I have it and put the how much is on there. And
But I mean, like if Natasha had a gift card, she just says, "Oh, I have a gift card," and
Oh,
then
it
you're
could-
just like, "Oh, great, you're set."
yes, so it has like a number on it, and then so I track like how much is on it with
Okay,
the number.
perfect.
So that's
a
how
fun idea.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
a unique
kids.
birthday.
And this. I am
She's
a
into
cookie
she's into the dessert. I haven't even mixed this up yet because I'm so
Crunch.
busy talking. But
Yum.
Megan, is
Like-
there anything that, because we have like talked more than you,
Oh.
is there anything that we've missed that you would want your viewers to know?
I don't think so. I think the ordering, Wednesdays is pickup from 11 to 1.
Okay.
And
you just run it right out to the car, so
yeah.
we don't even need to get out?
Yeah, I'll text you, or you'll text me when you get there. I give you my number, my address, and then text me when you get there, and I'll run it out.
she doesn't judge you. You can show up in your pajamas and your
can.
sunglasses. She didn't
Yeah.
even recognize me the second time. She's like, "Oh, you like wear makeup?" I'm like,
No.
"Yep, sometimes I
And
do."
you live by Maple Mountain High School, so pretty central to all of Spanish Fork, Springville, Payson
Yeah,
area.
yeah, a good
Okay.
little central location.
Okay, so what is your favorite salad?
I mean, I feel like that's asking me who my favorite child is.
I understand that. I do.
love all
Okay,
of-
give us your top 3 maybe.
I love this Asian crunch salad, and then I love the Buddha bowl that I've done, and then I love a good wedge salad.
Ooh, I like
Ooh,
I love blue
love
cheese,
wedge.
and
That's the
make
only
a
time I
mean
know.
blue cheese if you like blue cheese. It's really
I
good.
do.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I get nervous about the cheese.
Well, I
Just
have
put
the
me on the
Roots
auto
Chris
order.
salad
yes,
with
you
steak,
have,
right?
Yeah. No,
Or
that
was
had
it
chicken. Yeah.
Okay, it was fabulous. Like
Oh, I'm
fabulous.
glad you liked it.
So
Thank you,
good,
Megan.
best
Yes,
find ever.
thanks for
Yeah,
having
again.
me.
Yes,
I
for
will.
sure. Anytime.
And I'll always feed you. So.
Ooh, bonus.
Come
Thank
back
you.
every week. Coming up next, do you have a goal or theme for the new year? Stay with us on Studio Chatter. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Have you set a theme or a word that you will use to guide your activity during the next 12 months? Let's talk about ours.
Let's talk about it.
I was just mini talking to Stacy a second ago, and I was telling her like I can't hone in on just one word, but like we had talked about the person in our neighborhood, how she had shared like let her motivation be love, and maybe I'll let Stacy expand on that. And I love that, but I'm kind of feeling like this need for growth or get in control of my world, or like letting myself just be and like marinate maybe in
like that
what I
word.
want.
Okay.
So maybe
Marinate.
it's marinate. Like take in everything
And that
like,
goes so well with food.
okay, okay. So maybe that'll be my word.
Marinate.
I just feel like I need to like internalize a little
Last
bit.
year, though, you were so active in your photo a day. That probably took a ton of mental and creative energy.
It did.
And so now you're like, okay, now I just want to be.
Yeah. It's like it was super scary to like put myself out there at first. And then it became more easy to just like, what are my thoughts? And I just start to type. And that was actually really freeing for me because social media has always been like,
Yeah.
say the perfect thing, show the perfect picture. And I had so many people come up to me and say, I love that your pictures are just random sometimes.
I still remember when you
blurry."
went to didn't you go to the grocery store like with your hair in tinfoil and
did.
stuff?
Right. And so
That's
I think it was
awesome.
like in all aspects of my life, I started to be like, we're just all people. And like
Right.
we're all just living the journey.
Okay, but now I want to ask, are you never posting again? Because I don't think you've posted in
You're like
2021.
gone.
I don't even know where you were. I couldn't even wait to see it. And I'm like, what's Angie been doing?
I'm like,
I
people
know,
don't know
I
what
know.
I'm doing. Like, and
here-
that's weird
I
because
think you could post like every Sunday at 7.
Should I?
I mean, it's just a suggestion.
Okay, but what should I do? See, I'm like all in, you know? So
That
this
is all
was like
in.
I was up to date. So then what do I do? A week in advance, or do I just do one little clip of
Just this week
Just
or
whatever you
today.
feel like.
Yeah.
should I do?
Just-
And you don't need to
this
listen to
week?
me. I just miss you.
Oh,
Well, I think
thank
it's
you.
because social media is so heavy
Yeah.
and politically driven right now
could be like me. It's all about food.
But that's awesome. I'm like, good.
Do you know, I think that's it though. I think you can be like so like caught up in like, what should I say? What should I do? I mean, I know for me, sometimes I'm like, oh, am I going to say too much about my kids? Because then you feel like, it's like, is it too much about my kids? Is it too much about me? Is it like, you know?
I would say, do you.
Right.
Whatever that is.
Right. And like,
and then I had to get to that because at first I felt braggy. I felt like social media is a tendency to brag. And then I thought, well, now I'm just sharing my world. And part of that is being happy for this or
and if you're happy about
something,
food, my golly, be happy about food.
And if you're sharing, I mean, food is business for other people.
Yes.
That's true. And you know what? It makes me so happy.
Yeah.
So that's, that's awesome.
For me, you had mentioned is love my motive, and we had heard that in our church, and that just like struck a chord with me. Like I want to think about this year is love my motive? If I'm reacting a certain way, do I need to change my reaction to be more loving or have that loving attitude? Or
like, am I doing this because of success? Like, what's driving me to do it?
Or am I just doing it because I
like you love that, or you love that person, or I want them to succeed?
It's just made me think of a couple like little triggers. Like, okay, I think I'm on the right path. And I think oftentimes New Year's resolutions or goals are often just trying to let's just kind of keep us on the path wherever our path is,
right?
To become the person
do you have
we want
one?
to be.
Like
I think
a word or a mantra?
Yeah, that is love my motivation. Am I doing it out of love? Now we haven't even asked you yours, so I'm excited to hear.
Yep.
Well, I don't know that it's kind of the same, but I don't know that it's a word, a mantra. I've had some experiences as of late that kind of are the same thing. So I mean, it would kind of go back to what Connie had maybe instilled in us. You know, maybe the rumble. But I guess if it's a word, and maybe it would be, or maybe a mantra, maybe it's YOLO. Maybe
you only live once.
You know, I mean, we're living in such a chaotic time, or like you just don't know.
You're so right.
You know,
Natasha, I like that.
You know, so we had kind of a family experience a weekend or two ago with the new year. We took off on a little staycation to Park City, in a restaurant. That was like,
your first time.
You know, that was my big moment, and it was, you know, it was like, you know, I'm not eating in a restaurant every weekend, but it was fun. And it was more about the family experience. And then I've had a friend recently who's facing a really big health crisis and a really big personal crisis to boot. And I'm just like, dang, like, what if it was all like gone tomorrow? Like, what do you really...
What's really
important, right? So, I mean, I think it's all those things. So, you know, doing it out of love or for the experience, or you just, I mean, you can't just fly by the seat of your pants all the time, but kind of, like, you should. Like,
we've kind of learned that this year, that it's ever changing. So you've got to jump in and do.
One of our friends here at Studio Chatter, and I think one of your personal friends in the book club, Angela
Cope,
yes. Okay, I love her. She does that so well. I wish I could be a little more like that, but just in her post the other day, she just up and went to the tiny house experience just because, because it was just like an opportunity in front of her, and she's like, well, what the heck?
I know, and I'm like, I have a toe appointment on Friday, so maybe I shouldn't go out of town.
And that's me.
I'm like, okay, no, just cancel the toe appointment, right? But those are stuff that hiccups in me.
I love that about her. I love that about her, because she's like, you know what, I might not ever have the chance to go stay in a tiny house again. Or, you know what, nobody wants to go to the lake with me. Or I'm going to go to New York and do this thing.
She just does it. You know what we did for her birthday one year? We went up in Salt Lake's Harriman area to a llama farm. She invited 10 of us. We went to the llama farm where they had pulled off the fur, and we made, like, we wove. We weave.
I love that. Do you know what? One of the best things that I had done this past year was going on the camel safari.
Oh, right.
Because you just don't know.
Just random.
Yeah, just random stuff. Random stuff. So YOLO
is love my motive. Marinate
and do.
There you go.
Marinate and eat.
Happy New Year. Good luck.
Okay,
Happy New Year. Are you out of ideas on what to do with your grandchildren? Help is here. Coming up next on Studio Chatter. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Our next guest knows how to deal with the grandkids. Welcome back, Colleen Ripe with Good Grandma to the show.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
I wasn't here the first time that she came.
Was it 2 years ago?
It's been a while.
Yes.
It's right when you launched Good Grandma.
Yes. So we're coming up on our 3-year anniversary.
Oh my
heavens.
We just thought,
Goodness.
Colleen, this is such a great topic, especially a lot of grandmas that are setting New Year's resolutions. You are so full of ideas. When you and I got to know each other, I would just be like, tell me more. What else can I do to be?
Well, I'm not the only one that has good ideas. So I have on the top of our website a place where it says Give Ideas. I would love for grandmas to share their
Share
ideas.
ideas.
Yes.
So you've like compiled all these ideas into one website so we can all be better grandmas and
Yes,
steal
but-
ideas, because I'm really good at stealing ideas.
And not perfect grandmas, just good grandmas.
That's what I was talking about. Like sometimes I don't feel like I'm a good grandma because I'm not doing everything that I see other grandmas doing, and so then you don't feel like you're doing it right or being
Right.
I think you need to find your niche.
You do.
Well, and you can, and like we say on our website, take what you like and leave the rest. You don't have to do it all.
Right.
Nobody can.
Right.
So
that's great.
We
Great advice.
We have a place where you can share your ideas. We also have a way to spotlight grandmas. So if you want to spotlight your own grandma and share her ideas and what a wonderful grandma she is, we can spotlight them. We have one that was spotlighted that she printed it out, the post, and framed it, and it's sitting on her coffee table in her house.
Cute.
That's
That's just tender.
I just don't believe there's anything, a such thing as a bad grandma.
No.
Because grandmas are all just good.
They are.
My grandma never even got out of her rocking chair, and I just loved her.
Then there you go.
So maybe step it up, elevate it from there, and then
Well, and grandmas have it interesting right now with the situation with COVID.
Right.
I was FaceTiming with my grandson, Bo, and we have matching magnetic toys that you can
Okay.
build with. And I have them at my house because it's a Good Grandma approved product. So we have different products that we've approved that
I
we
need
find
that.
are
Yeah,
lots
we
of
do.
fun. So we built tunnels and bridges and things together, and then I made a giant rainbow for him, and that's what we did. We
you were
played
on
together
FaceTime.
on FaceTime.
I have noticed
Right.
that this past year. I mean, my children live close and were able to see each other, but because of COVID, there was some distance just in general. And so I noticed that FaceTime was like a huge platform for us to be able to still connect and be with each other. I know that our good friend, some of us know, Terry Wingett, they do Marco Polo a lot too. And
Yes,
send those
and
back
we
and
use
forth
that
to
as
each
well.
other.
And if you're unfamiliar with some of the different technology,
Yeah.
we actually have a technology section on Good Grandma to teach you how to make yourself into a bit emoji, or
like
how
maybe tagging someone
Really?
on Instagram.
Exactly.
say that. Some of us struggle. We think we know technology, but it's ever changing too.
Yes, it is.
Right.
And so I think grandmas do need to be able to connect that
So
way.
we do have how-to
Okay.
posts on different technology items, and I was also going to say another way to connect with your grandkids with long distance or with COVID is back to snail mail. Reagan, who's age 5, she and I send pictures back and forth. I also send her with like reading different strategies for reading, as well as some math problems and coloring things,
All
and we
in the
send them
mail.
back and forth in the mail.
You know what?
I
My
love
mom,
that so
before she
much.
passed away, her and my oldest daughter Mallory were being pen pals, and they had kind of, because she loved to write, so they had gone back old school, and we had found some of those, and just priceless stuff. And she would just jot down every so often, because I'm like, Mom, when do you have the time? And she just said, when I'm sitting there, sometimes I'll write like a half a page, and then I'll write some more, but just really, I think that that's really awesome.
Things.
Yeah.
When my grandson lived in Georgia, they were only gone 9 months, and he was 1. And I just made a goal to send one small little package every month.
And
And what would
end
you
up-
put in it, Stace?
Well, Angie, that was like a year ago. I don't know.
Well, like a little toy or a little candy,
Yeah,
like just
yeah,
something
either-
special.
Yeah, I don't think candy because he was only 1.
Okay, yeah, that's
So,
true.
yeah.
Just
I
like a little
honestly have no
Toyo
idea
shirt.
what I sent, but I remember doing it.
And when it comes to holidays and birthdays, we have
Easy.
lots and lots of ideas on our website about that, traditions and things that we carry on. But the holidays, Valentine's Day and Easter, great time to create traditions with your grandkids. One which we all love is for Easter, we give them one of the giant Costco towels, beach towels. And my mom, who is, my opinion, the original good grandma, she has a machine that puts their names on it. So when you go to the pool or you're at the beach, you know whose towel is whose.
So great idea.
Yeah, and you don't lose them.
That is a great
But that is
idea.
their Easter gift, is something practical and useful, and it's a great tradition.
So Colleen, how many grandkids do you have?
Yes.
I have 5 with 1 coming this month.
Okay.
And Richard has 13 with 1 due in July.
So what's that total?
That would be 20.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, with the oldest being 17. And,
Okay.
And then the newest one's coming this year.
And you're going to still have new ones coming. You'll probably have another 10. Who knows? But
Then she'll become a great grandma.
yeah, there you go.
Well, and we have a wall downstairs where it says enjoy the little things, and underneath it are all the pictures of the grandkids, 5x7s, and I switch them out with new ones, you know, when I get new pictures from them, and they're all in age order, and that way I always have a current picture of each of them, and they're all there, and then I'm saving the pictures from over the years to create a book for them when they graduate from high school.
You're the ultimate grandma.
She
I
really
think
is.
it's so interesting that you said that, because when I order school pictures anymore, like the printout versions, I really only get them for the grandparents, because it seems like the grandparents are the ones that truly appreciate the
Yes.
pictures that are framed and hung on the walls.
I do. It's kind of like their bag wall. It's like
It is.
these are
It
my
is.
very much
It
so.
really is.
Yeah, have helped.
Everything else seems to be
I don't think
electronic.
I've been gifted like a professional picture with my grandkids. I have a 2 and a 6-year-old. Like I either
Stacey,
take them
it's time.
or I'll take them to
Right.
Photo Fly with Santa and do it, but they haven't like started.
Well, when we do
school
our
or
family pictures, and we always try and do a single photo of
Yeah.
them. But
Are
yeah.
your grandkids like? Do they all have like the school pictures?
Some are school pictures, some
some just
are
aren't.
ones that we've done on vacations where we take individual pictures of them. Some are family vacations that they've done them, or
Okay.
family
So you
photos,
just kinda
but
have
they
to
just,
create
they
it.
know Grandma collects 5x7s of each of the grandkids.
Okay,
And what
that's a good idea.
does do your kids call you grandma, or do you have a grandma nickname?
I am Grandma. I'm Grandma
you?
Colleen.
Grandma Colleen.
Yes, and Richard's older grandchildren just call me Colleen, and
Okay.
I am a good friend. And we are, it's awesome.
Perfect.
We've had great relationships with each of the
Well,
older
can you
grandkids.
have too many grandmas? I mean, grandmas are like just are that name where
Yes.
like you want to adopt the grandma next door or
Right.
the grandma down the street. Like
Right, which we
people just
did.
become
I
tender.
did a post on our sweet Clara Nolly, who was a spotlighted grandma, who was our adopted grandma when we lived in Las Vegas.
Oh.
And she was wonderful, to the point that now, when Paige hopefully has a girl, she would like to name her Clara. So,
no way.
Yeah.
What a beautiful name.
yeah. So
Well, I
it's sweet.
think what I love most about being a grandma is how much your grandchildren just unconditionally love you. Like they run into the room and
Yes.
Gigi, and I'm like, my heart just melts. And for just a quick minute, I feel like I'm just the most perfect
I
person
know.
out there,
It's
right?
so true.
And
It
in
is.
their eyes, you are.
I know.
But Colleen, at what
wonderful.
age does that start changing?
And
You know what?
grandma's not
I
cool.
think that actually our grandmas and grandpas have a unique role where we can have a bond with these grandkids and can communicate with them better than their parents.
Yes.
And we have more influence on them. I don't think that grandma ever, runs out of style as far as when they're
Okay.
teenagers or what. I think that it's still a good friend. Grandmas
okay.
and grandkids get each other.
I would totally agree. I mean, I'm a ways off from being a grandma myself, but my Barrett will sneak away and get on her messenger and talk to my mom, her grandma, and when there's something going on, and they'll connect and,
Yes.
and go
I think
chat.
you feel
or,
that unconditional love from them, and like just enough disconnected from their real world that they're able to maybe share or just feel loved. I guess is important.
And
right?
I think
Yeah.
that that's part of why we started Good Grandma as well, is that the role we have in helping the next generation and being able to have that relationship that's going to make a difference in our youth's lives
Yeah.
with the pressures that they have today. But back to when my granddaughter Reagan and I send mail back and forth, I have to have somewhere to post her art pictures, right? So in your bags, I brought you a Good Grandma brag clip.
Brag clip?
Yes, it looks like a yellow light bulb.
Oh, no, there's lots of goodies.
Yeah, there's lots of goodies. So we have the Good Grandma brag clip, so you can clip that on your fridge.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're constantly coming over and we color, you know, every
Yes,
time.
and so you have to have somewhere to post it, right?
That is
Well,
darling.
That is really
Then the little
darling.
notepad is a glad pad.
Oh, look,
My word.
it's full of fun
Look
things.
at this. Yes, we're going to share this with.
And
This could go in the purse.
yes, and I have
just have
entertained many a child
guys.
with those glad pads at Costco with moms with 3 little ones. You know, hey, I know where you're at. I've got a daughter. Here's a maze for you. Here's a picture find.
Oh my heavens.
So yes, I
You're going to
carry
be
those in
our
my purse.
adopted grandma, okay?
Oh, look
you
at
can
this.
just come on over.
So
Look how cute.
I love these.
A
The jump rope. I know. Isn't this
Yeah.
the cutest?
Our Good Grandma cause is Angel Man Syndrome. My cousin's grandson has Angel Man Syndrome. His name is Jet. So these jump ropes were made to help in gathering money for research for Angel Man Syndrome, and it says Jumping for Jet on
Colleen,
the
that
jump
was
ropes.
very nice of you.
So
Oh, thank you so much.
I love it all.
So innovative.
This
I
makes me
know.
feel like
Aren't
you're my
these
grandma
great?
for a minute, even though we're both
No, I
grandmas.
can't wait to share. This is fantastic.
Well, I'm going to go nominate some grandmas. That's just like a gesture of love.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
yeah.
And it
really
helps
is.
your site. You have a lot of content when that's going on. So.
we do. The following is slowly increasing, but I enjoy doing it, and I'm hoping that in the long run it makes a difference, and that if it's something that encourages a grandma, gives them an idea,
Yeah, it's a
then
win-win.
it's a success.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a
Yeah.
good grandma. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
There's more studio chatter coming up. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Okay, music lessons, check. Future grandma skills, check. And better lunch options, check. That was a fun show.
That was good.
And a delicious show.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it so good? I know we're still eating.
So good.
Don't you guys love it, though? Like when our show just feels so good at the end, we're happier than when we came.
And I am. Are you guys?
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm always
Yeah.
happier.
Like,
I'm
it's
like,
good
I
to
got
connect
out.
Anyway.
It just like the energy that people bring. And
Yeah.
I think, I mean, not to bring in COVID, but I think that's what I'm missing, the energy of other people. So having these people come in and seeing you both again every other week.
It's like we're hanging out with friends.
Yeah,
Every other
it just
week,
feels
which is
good.
so nice.
Feels
fun
so good.
ideas.
Yeah.
Wonderful people.
Well, I've been so stoked about the afternoon delight since you even brought it up, since I made my first order, since I showed up at her curb.
It's like doing something feel good for yourself, maybe.
Oh my gosh,
Like getting your
like,
nails done, ordering yourself a salad.
I get pretty dang excited about food, but when it's food this good and like that close and like going to get it midweek and like
Well,
doing
and
the
get your
past
mom
hump week.
thing.
Yeah, holiday.
It's so awesome.
It's so cool because it's just a woman that had this idea that she started in her home and is that entrepreneurial spirit, just like our friend with Miracle Muffins.
Yes.
With the pickup cupcakes in Salem.
She just loved to bake. And
Exactly. So once a week you go pick up. I love these women that are just doing things. Would
Right.
you hurry and share your cup?
Yes, I'd love to. Okay, so
Okay,
I
we
got
need
this
to
as a
invite
little
her in.
gift down at
You're
my
invited in.
office from one of our dear friends and neighbors who's actually a massage therapist, but she's been doing this on the downtime, and she is hand making these, and you can just tell her any design that you want, and she glitters it, puts the design on it, and enamels it.
Do you know her name? The name of her
It's
Instagram?
Glitter Tumblers by Megan, I think is the Instagram.
Because that's
Yep.
darling. What a
Isn't
fun
that?
gift.
And even Dr. Clower came down. He goes, "Oh, that's awesome."
Okay, I just had a great idea. That tumbler with the gift card from Afternoon Delight Kitchen stuck inside your set.
Yes, that's going to be our giveaway, guys.
Well, and what I didn't even know is I received one of those beauties for Christmas.
Yes, you
and
did.
I didn't even know where
And
it
you're
came
on her
from.
Instagram.
So was
That
yours
one
a
is.
Diet Coke one? 'Cause you know
No,
hers is
no.
Diet
So I
Coke.
have a beautiful stiletto with shoes.
And it has like a cute little quote on the shoe.
Natasha.
Anyway,
I'll have to bring it in
That's
next
awesome.
time. Yes. It's
Oh,
fabulous.
yeah. Supporting these fabulous women.
And good grandma, I feel like a renewed like sense, like, hey, I don't have to be perfect. Just keep doing good stuff, and they just love you. So.
And when you feel like you're in a funk, hop on their website or Instagram and get
Just a couple little new ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fab ideas.
'Cause
Great ideas. Yeah.
Those kids just want connection. I mean, I could do no wrong, really. So anything I do
Right.
is great.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a fabulous grandma.
I'm trying my best.
You're fabulous.
You're a great grandma. And a happy birthday again.
Hey, thank you, ladies.
It's birthday month.
Yes, it is.
Keep up the
That's what Rhett
celebrations,
says.
right? All the more reason to
Thank
eat
you,
more
guys.
cake and cookies
Sure.
and celebrate.
One of these days, I got to settle down.
Keep
though.
shopping. Oh, no, you don't. YOLO.
Exactly.
Right.
Marinate.
Marinate, baby. All right. Well, thanks for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed the chatter. Be sure to tell your friends about us. Stay safe.